Good evening. This is Maestro with a Dawn of War 3 video. You know what? I think it's about time to get started on this Dawn of War 3 campaign. See how it all turns out. Let's get started on the very first mission. I'm gonna pick normal difficulty, you know. Not feeling like a casual, but I really have no idea how hard this game could be, so I don't want to jump into something I might not be ready for. Normal. Let's go. We can... Sure. The Knights of House Varlock have stood watch on this world for over a millennium. Today, they stand on the brink of ruin. Their commander, Lady Solaria, sends out a desperate call for aid. Only Gabriel Angelos, leader of the Blood Ravens, dares to answer. The defense of Varlock Keep.
Fiery skies shall light the way, and blood shall spill over the wandering world. The spear of Cain shall call the wayfarers, and the Storm Prince shall unite them. Their victory shall shake the heavens. Orc hordes threaten to overrun planet Cyprus. Yet, by order of the Imperial commander, Inquisitor Holt, reinforcements were kept in high orbit and forbidden from landing upon the planet. Leaving the Knights of House Varlock on their own to defend against the rampage. Help arrived when the Blood Ravens descended from the sky. Their chapter master, Gabriel Angelos, defied the Inquisitor's blockade, but came to the aid of House Varlock.
Brothers, rise! We have orcs to kill! For the Emperor!
The Inquisitor was not pleased.
Alright, time to get started. You know, I wonder what the...
Gabriel Angelos,
I'm gonna let Gabriel talk.
Master of the Blood Ravens. My Space Marines and I have deployed to the breach. We shall stem the orc tide.
Space Marines! It's about damn time you got here.
So, I wonder what the implications are for the story that,
It is understood. Kill every orc that crosses this threshold, Blood Ravens.
wonder what the implications are for the story that Gabriel Angelos is defying the order of the Inquisitor. Although, at the same time, I would actually find it hard to believe Gabriel Angelos would actually die. He's already survived after so much. Gabriel Angelos is really ever the survivor. I expect him to see this game through.
Targeting infantry. The
So-
orcs are trying to flank.
This being the first mission is obviously going to be very easy. I'm controlling only Gabriel Angelos right here, but I'm familiar with him from playing the open beta, so I'm ready to use that retribution ability. Just gonna hit it whenever it's off cooldown, so that I can kind of just sweep up a bunch of orcs. Right now, as far as I can tell, I can't control any of those other Space Marine units.
Lady Solaria, my brothers have the breach contained. I'm moving on. Where am I needed?
The communication array! I can't coordinate our defenses if it falls.
Understood. I'm on my way.
So I think because this is the opening mission,
Platoon Sigma, escort Knight Paladin Python.
because this is the opening mission, they're making it real easy. All I've got is Gabriel at the moment. You know, I mean, kind of like, especially the very first Dawn of War 2 mission was very easy. You controlled, like, your force commander and maybe, like, Tarkus.
I need to find another way up.
Let's see if I can jump right on top of the orcs there. So, using that ever-hated ability. Hey, look! Some House Varlock's Health Varlock Guard. They look a lot like guardsmen, but it says they're... I mean, they're very much dressed like guardsmen. I'm assuming that they basically are guardsmen, but specifically that they are affiliated with House Varlock. Got some scouts throwing their blind grenades. I'll also add in retribution right there. So we do have scouts. Scouts have a blind grenade ability.
I will clear the way.
Actually, is it blind? It's stun grenade.
With me, Scout Marines.
Oh, alright, now they're actually going to give me access to...
I require a tactical Marine squad drop to my position.
The Dauntless reads you. A tactical Marine...
So, scouts are infiltrated by default, and they also have a blind grenade.
Make ready to receive Knight Paladin Ladle.
Let's even throw the grenade, and then let's put in the drop pod. I've got the tax in back. If anything, those tax are a little bit unsupported right now. But, I mean, this being the first mission, I don't expect they're going to make it that hard. Looks like the Tactical Marines have some kind of a shield. Let's get Gabriel to jump on. Come on. Alright, Gabriel is glitching out right now. Let's, alright, knock those orcs aside and then jump, please. So I had told him to use Godsplitter, but he was somehow glitching out of it on the orc squad that he was caught on. Really wanted him to jump in there to disrupt all those orcs and prevent my tax from losing any models. I mean, of course, this is an introductory mission. It's going to be easy, going to be very forgiving, but I don't know. I still just think in terms of trying to min-max things. Let's just do some attack move. Then we'll also get Gabriel to jump in. Maybe I'll also throw a grenade. No, I messed up. So my scouts are losing some models. They're probably a little too far forward. If anything, the tax needs to be a little bit further up.
Hurry, Angelos. The communication array is just
So
ahead
we've
of
got a health pack right here.
On my way.
Did it even... I think it reinforced the models as well. I wasn't sure if it would, but at the same time, I'm also not surprised.
Let us go. Going now.
Just do some attack move.
Protect the array.
Time to jump in with Angelos. Throw some grenades. Some blind grenades. Stun these orcs that are right here. Yeah, that works pretty well. I'll have Angelos jump back, so that my melee units, so that my ranged units don't get overwhelmed. I mean, basically I'm just using Angelos as the really only melee unit I have to protect my other units, which are purely ranged. So we're seeing more of that House Varlock squad. Certainly NPCs, not able to really use them, as well as certainly not a squad that you can ever actually use, I think at any point in this game, probably. And I kind of want to explore more, check more stuff out, but we also got the objectives to take care of. I wonder if there's a secret back here. I'm going to send scouts back here, just to check. Oh, scout snipers. You are way too close, scout snipers. And what are they supposed to attack? I don't care. Just do the attack move button. My tactical marines, meanwhile, scouts, yeah, there's nothing over here. Sorry, I really just wanted to check. And Gabriel is now taking some damage. Was supposed to use the snipers on this, but Gabriel will do just fine as well. He could certainly tank the damage from those Ludas. Yeah, and it's dead.
Solaria, the array is secure.
Well done. There's no time for rest, though. The orcs are encroaching our last working machine hangar.
So we've saved the array. Gabriel must survive, and they're even showing...
Affirm, Captain Master.
I don't like to talk when they're talking. They're even showing his health as part of the objective, so that you can just really see where do I have to go. So it is turning out to kind of be a linear corridor, and some people don't like that that idea of a corridor real-time strategy game. Meanwhile, what the hell happened to my scouts? Did they just take them? Did I actually lose them? I find that hard to believe, but whatever. I'll be fine. Gabriel's just going to jump in with his lore-breaking hammer, and we'll all be good. And the Sniper Scouts, I like the Sniper Scouts better anyway. Let's have Gabriel jump back. Get Retribution going on. So, Gabriel is highly disruptive. The jump is actually a little bit slow, and I feel like in multiplayer it might not be that powerful with how much it can be. It might be able to be dodged because it's so slow. Retribution probably going to be very useful though, just because wherever Gabriel is, he's going to swing that hammer. It's going to hit things. So we saw a little bit of Solaria down below. Look at all these orcs, the massive orc tide. Actually, I don't think that's Solaria. I think that is just an Imperial Knight. Yeah, that's just a regular Imperial Knight. Might even die. So we can just see that going on down there. Bomber Boy? No. Whatever. Oh! These guys. I mean, they're really making use of that lore-breaking ability. Alright, and now I'm only having control of Gabriel. They took away control of the tanks and the scouts. So they, excuse me.
Crudely effective. For all their savagery, the orcs are resourceful.
This is gonna be rough. This is where I could actually die, but here's a Dreadnought. Do I get control of the Dreadnought? Probably not. They're really just making focus on Gabriel and a few extra squads, but at least I'm not alone. Time to do another jump. Oh, alright, finally I can drop in some ASM. Gonna drop them in right on top of a bunch of orcs, and I just love that impact. Alright, I've got some Assault Space Marines. They're going to jump around a little bit more. So, gotta try to make the use of these abilities. Oh, get those Killicans. Even just gonna have them do a jump in place. So the machine hanger forces along with this Dreadnought. And Gabriel is starting to lose some health. Maybe let's focus down the Killicans so that they will die a little bit more easily. Gabriel actually losing quite a lot of health. Let's have these. Oh, all my jump charges are gone. And I'm going to get a jump charge. There we go. And my Assault Marines... Wow, I actually lost a unit. I was not seriously expecting to lose a unit. Got a little bit lazy there. You know, let's get these... Must be these shooter boys. Whatever they were, they're dead. Excuse me. A little bit sick. Alright, I've got 2 Tactical Marines. Looks like I've got a Dreadnought. And I can reinforce or deploy more.
I'll be there soon, Lady Solaria.
Dreadnought does have a slam ability, which it can slam the ground with its fists. Alright, what do I want to get? Well, I can get some Assault Marines, and I think I'm kind of limited to my 1,500 requisition. Let's get 2 Sniper Scouts, or maybe... Yeah, I like Sniper Scouts, so I'm going to get 2 of them. And then 1 Assault Marine. Let's also reinforce that attack squad.
Sniper Scouts deployed.
Alright, so I've got 1 squad of Sniper Scouts ready. So, I'm going to wait until my units finish building, as much as that might make things just a little bit less entertaining. It's not like Solaria is in trouble or anything. She can wait. You might have more trouble waiting. Alright, we'll start moving now that I have both of my Sniper Scouts out, and then the Assault Marines will just be able to catch up. There is another Imperial Knight. So we got a lot of battles going on in the background, including some dotted lines. Anyway, let's keep moving forward. I'm going to assume that back up there is just a dead end. Probably just the limit of the map. The boundaries of the map. Let's try out that Dreadnought charge. Come on, Dreadnought. Are you in range stance or something? Yeah, come on. Nice. Yeah, the Dreadnought was in range stance for some reason. I don't know why the Dreadnought would be in range stance. More the House Varlock Guard. Some ranged infantry. Looks like they actually do decent range damage. I think they do more than a squad. Yeah, they do more than a squad of my attacks. I'm sorry. Time for Gabriel to jump in like he usually does. Come on, let's go.
On our way.
Alright, time to secure the sanctuary. It looks like most of these orc boys just about dead. Alright, but what's going to happen once I secure the sanctuary? Alright, we're not done yet. Still got one. I think this is the last squad of orc boys. Now I'm just... Oh. Fend off the final orc attack. Let's position that Dreadnought forward a bit. Maybe Gabriel on this side. Or just Gabriel in the front.
No pillage for you, orc. Only death.
Let's get the Assault Marines to do something too. And, I mean, this is looking like a pretty straightforward introductory mission. They make it pretty easy. It's like probably one of those missions where it's almost impossible to actually lose, because they want to make it easy to start out. Oh, we've got some shooter boys in the back. Might be getting overwhelmed. Maybe I should not get too cocky with my saying that it's impossible to lose, because, you know, maybe it is. Especially with my scouts now getting into melee. That's not supposed to happen. My Assault Marine's nearly dead. That's also not supposed to happen. They're going to get some of the health over here that should restore their hit points. Yeah, so luckily those health restore things doesn't just restore health, it restores entire squad models too. Ooh, here comes the Mad Dread. Alright, let's get... Oh, but there's something back here.
These orcs will be taught to fear our colors. Summon our sacred standard and rally beneath it, brothers.
In fact, I think I even lost a squad of sniper scouts. Yeah, this is a big problem, and this is turning out to be a lot harder than I thought.
This day holds glory to battle.
Alright, I put down the standard, not quite in the spot that they wanted. My Assault Marines are going to die. I am not as good at this game as I had thought I would be. But, you know, this is just single player. It doesn't really mean much, other than how good I am at the single player. That's what it means. It means something. Did they capture my standard? You know what? I'm going to win. All things considered, I'm going to win. Even though my scouts might not live to see the day. I think it's just telling me how much time I have left on my sacred standard. Alright, I think that's the end of mission number 1.
We've been driven out. We've been fighting them without reprieve for so long. I thought these were our last days.
You fought valiantly, enduring this. Your call for aid should not have gone unanswered.
Nonetheless, My house and I owe you Space Marines a great debt.
Alright, and I think that concludes mission number 1 of Dawn of War 3. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.